Feeling like your bank account is running on fumes? Don't worry, you're not alone. But let's take a moment to imagine. If you stacked $100 bills from the ground up, it would take over 314 miles to match Elon Musk's fortune. That's higher than the International Space Station orbits Earth. Hard to picture, right? Now imagine a man who's not only reshaping industries but reimagining the future itself. From electric vehicles that define sustainability to groundbreaking space missions, Elon Musk has turned vision into an empire that's rewriting what's possible. In this video, we'll dive into the jaw-dropping scale of his wealth and what it means to the rest of us. As you're watching this video, Elon Musk will have already earned approximately $26 million. That's enough to buy multiple Beverly Hills mansions, fund an entire Marvel blockbuster, or even outbid nations for priceless historical artifacts. But how rich is Elon Musk, really? To put it simply, he's so wealthy that trying to grasp it might just give you a headache. Take Pablo Escobar, for instance, a notorious drug lord who buried cash because he didn't know what to do with it. His $59 billion empire seems like spare change when compared to Musk's astronomical $464 billion, making Musk's wealth over 8 times larger than one of the most infamous figures in modern history. Musk isn't just a billionaire. He's practically an economy unto himself. In fact, if Musk were a country, his economic size would rank him above Norway and Portugal combined. Imagine one person having more influence than entire nations.
Elon Musk!
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel like...
Now, let's imagine Musk went on a shopping spree. At $7 per Big Mac, the updated average price in the US, he could buy 66.3 billion burgers. That's enough to provide every American with 3 meals a day for months on end. Feeling extravagant? He could purchase every Gulfstream G650 private jet, over 7,000 of them, and still have billions left over to launch his own airline. Want something more practical? Musk's fortune could buy over 1.16 million homes at an average price of $400,000 each, solving homelessness in multiple states. And if he wanted to be even more generous, he could offer free rent for decades for millions of people. How about a more relatable car? Let's take the Toyota Camry, one of America's most popular sedans, with a starting price of $26,000. Musk could buy over 17.8 million Camrys. That's enough to provide a brand new car for nearly every household in the US, with money to spare. And if he decided to go for something more luxurious, like the Mercedes-Benz S-Class at $115,000, he could still afford over 4 million of them, enough for every millionaire in the world to have one. And let's not forget the latest tech. With the iPhone 16 Pro Max priced at $1,400, Musk could purchase over 331 million units. That's enough to hand out a phone to every adult in the US and still have leftovers for most of Europe. Or he could purchase all the iPhones sold in a year and still have enough cash left to finance the development of several new Apple product lines. But what if Musk decided to spend all his money in his lifetime? Let's say Elon Musk lived to 100 and vowed to spend his fortune to its fullest in his remaining years. To achieve this, he would need to spend over $27 million every single day. Considering the most expensive custom car in the world costs around $30 million, it's fair to say Musk could buy not just a fleet but world's worth of luxury. And even then, he'd still have more money than he could realistically spend. But let's look at his annual earnings to truly grasp the scale. In the last 365 days, Elon Musk has earned approximately $235 billion. That breaks down to $27 million per hour, $450,000 per minute, and $7,500 per second. Imagine starting a timer at midnight on January 1st. By the time 13 minutes have passed, Musk would have earned the equivalent of the average annual income of 1,000 American workers, each making $58,000 per year. Within an hour, he could afford to purchase 77 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, each priced at $600,000. By the end of the second day, Musk's earnings would surpass the entire net worth of Oprah Winfrey, estimated at $2.5 billion. By day 18, he would have earned enough to buy out Ford, one of America's most iconic companies. And by the end of the year, His income would match the GDPs of nations like New Zealand or Greece. For context, Musk's personal wealth is over 5 times the total value of the British royal family's estimated $90 billion fortune. If Musk were a nation, his economic size would place him among the top 30 largest economies in the world, surpassing countries like Singapore and Finland. But what about historical comparisons? John D. Rockefeller, often regarded as the richest man in modern history, had a fortune worth $418 billion in today's dollars when he passed away in 1937. Musk has already eclipsed that milestone, cementing his place as one of the wealthiest individuals to ever exist. And if his investments continue to perform as they have, Musk could very well become the world's first trillionaire, a title no one in human history has ever achieved. Picture this. Musk could buy every Disneyland ticket sold in a year, every iPhone on store shelves, or every NBA team and still not spend half his fortune. His life is so extraordinary that it almost feels like science fiction. If Musk wanted, he could construct a floating city, complete with luxury apartments, high-tech labs, and its own economy, a utopia hovering above the clouds. But Musk isn't just spending, he's creating. From making space travel affordable to developing brain-machine interfaces, he's using his wealth to push the boundaries of what humanity can achieve. Love him or hate him, you can't deny the seismic impact he's had on our world. His ambitions stretch beyond Earth, aiming to make humanity a multi-planetary species. Imagine the future of civilization shaped by the projects Musk is funding today. So next time you hesitate over upgrading your coffee order, think about this. While you're deciding between oat milk or almond, someone out there is earning millions every second. Now imagine this. $464 billion is in your hands. Would you save the planet? Solve world hunger? Buy your own island? Or would you fund innovations to transform the future of humanity? The possibilities are endless. And as we wrap up, let us know, who should we cover next? Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, or maybe a billionaire you think deserves the spotlight? Drop your suggestions in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.